This is verse 29 of Matthew chapter 26. Jesus adding further comment concerning the cup. This cup is the covenant in my blood, the blood of the covenant. Quoting from Moses, actually, in the Old Testament. This is the covenant, really, that was realized finally, which was anticipated in Moses and now is distributed. It marks the fundamental inauguration of the kingdom, the new covenant, and that does seem to be what Jesus has in mind in this somewhat enigmatic statement that he makes here. Lego, I say, postposited humen to you, dative, plural of the second person pronoun, the indirect object, I say to you, ume, the strong negation, pio, the subjunctive, I will not or do not drink, ap rt, from now on is the idea, I will not, am not drinking, it's the present subjunctive actually, or the aorist active subjunctive, the idea that from this point on I will not drink, ek tuto, of this, to genematos, usually translated fruit. It's actually that which comes out of or becomes from the vine. So tes ampelu, the vine, this fruit of the vine, this product of the vine. I'm not going to drink of it with you. Heos, until, indeclinable adverb, tes hemeris akenes, from the day, that day, until that precise day. Hotan, meaning when or whenever or what at that particular point. It has the on there, introducing the subjunctive, which is what we have again, until when it. Pino here is the first person singular present active subjunctive. So up here it was the aorist subjunctive, here's the present subjunctive. I'm not going to drink of this vine until such a time that I drink it, meth, with humon, with you, kainon, new, till I drink it new with you, in te basileia, in the kingdom, tu patros, of the Father, of me. Of course, the question is, when precisely was Jesus referring to? What was he referring to when he says he'll drink it new with them in the kingdom of the Father? Of course, it's tempting to think that's referring to an eternal situation, a consummate. Could be, given the fact that Jesus is constantly emphasizing the kingdom as a present reality. The kingdom is arriving. Repent because the kingdom is rolling into the station, you might say. That constant emphasis does seem to lead rather to an idea that he's referring to something that happens in the kingdom that he's establishing rather than some distant and eternal reality. And thus, I think many commentators have concluded, and I think they're probably correct, that he's referring to the communion that we share with Christ in our continuing celebration. This was anticipatory, what's taking place here. The blood that he would shed, of course, the next morning in his crucifixion is precisely the blood that he has in mind when he says this cup is the blood of the covenant. And then the consummation of all of that taking place in the death and resurrection and ascension of Christ, all of that, of course, giving rise to the legitimacy of the Lord's Supper, which will be celebrated from that point on. And insofar as that is a communion with Christ, he's serving us his body and his blood, as it were, in the communion elements. That is likely what he has in mind, but of course it's a matter that's been disputed, and good people on both sides, so you can take that for what you think it's worth. But anyway, it is one of those rather interesting comments that Jesus makes in connection with this most holy moment in celebration with his disciples.